Do you have that one person in your life who reads for fun, takes apart ideas just to see how they work, and then always seems a little bit mysterious? Well, that's probably the Enneagram 5 in your life. And if you've ever tried to buy a gift for them, well, it's not easy to impress the person who's already researched every option. This is 9 in 9 Enneagram Wisdom for Life. Let's dive in. Fives are the quiet, deep thinkers of the Enneagram, private, perceptive, and endlessly curious. They love learning and observing and understanding how the world fits together. When an Enneagram 5 gives a gift, it's definitely going to be thoughtful and probably useful. Typically not too flashy, but somehow always exactly what you needed. Like a book you didn't know that you had to have, or a gadget that solves a problem you didn't even realize existed. When fives receive gifts, they value practicality, smart giving, and meaning. The best gifts respect their need for independence and also their need for space. No pressure, no fuss, just genuine, I get you thoughtfulness. I think there are three places we can look for some help, some insight into finding that perfect gift for the Enneagram 5. And that would be their unique motivation, time orientation, and safe space. Fives are motivated by the desire to be competent and capable. They want to understand before they engage. They want to feel prepared and not dependent. So the best gifts help them feel resourced, informed, and inspired. You might consider a book on a niche topic that they've been exploring lately, although make sure they haven't read it first. Or maybe a high end quality reading light or noise canceling headphones to just help make their private spaces, the way they retreat to recharge, even more comfortable. Or possibly something that just speaks to their curiosity, something to do with a hobby that they have or a place of interest. The perfect gift says, I respect your need for space and I love your mind and what you bring to the world. Now, for time orientation, fives often are grounded in the past and they're gathering knowledge all the time in order to be prepared for the future, but sometimes it's hard for them to be in the present moment. They are deep thinkers, but also planners. So give them something that complements and reflects that nature. Maybe a research worthy journal or a digital course learning a new skill. Potentially a day trip to a museum or a historic site so that they can just wander and learn freely. Something that brings them to the present moment, though, is also good, like maybe a weighted blanket or a candle or a piece of art, just anything that reminds them to come back to the present moment. But here's a gentle word of caution about gift giving for the Enneagram 5. Be very careful and weary about gifts that might feel intrusive, like, say, a surprise party or even a huge group experience. Your Enneagram 5 is not going to feel seen and known if you do those things. When an Enneagram 5 feels safe, they take on the confident, connected energy of the Enneagram 8. Their intellectual strength turns into a bold presence, and they can move from observing life to being fully engaged in life. So, when you're choosing a gift, think about what helps them feel both grounded and empowered. Some of my favorite ideas are a small at home dinner experience with just their closest friends. Maybe tickets to a lecture or an exhibit or a film that can be discussed afterwards. Or potentially a trip to a place that they've never been but have all kinds of interest in. When a 5 feels secure in their mind, they remember that learning isn't just meant to be held to themselves, it's something that they share as well. But if you're still wondering what to give, I've got a great idea, and it's right here. This is Smells Like Deep Thoughts, and it's one of the new candles from my Enneagram Candle Collection. What I love so much about it is that, yes, the Enneagram 5 will appreciate being known for deep thoughts, but each icon that we created in the wrapping on the candle has a specific meaning for the Enneagram 5. There's even a QR code that links to a video message from me just for them. And so this candle will remind them that you love them for who they are, for the thinker that they are, and also the presence that they bring to the world. So, whether you're buying for a friend or for yourself, remember that the best gifts aren't about the expense or the wrapping, it's about the meaning behind them. Hey, if you want to make gift giving super easy, head to livingwellbyjen.com/candles, where you're going to find the perfect gift for every person on your list. I've got Enneagram candles for all 9 numbers, all with personalized messages and meaning.